In every world, there are voices that clash and voices that build. Parallax Accord is a podcast built on perspective where four friends explore pop culture, gaming, life, storytelling, and the strange corners of the human experience. Funny, thoughtful, chaotic, and honest. Each episode is another gathering of the Accord, and every listener has a seat at the table.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
I'm cool. After all that arguing we
Chilling.
just had to go through, shoot, I'm good now. So,
Yeah, we're going on about a bunch of stuff today, right?
oh yeah, we just winging it this time. Shoot, see how that turns out.
Just winging it. By
Yeah,
winging it,
like Jeff Winger in Community.
uh, some people haven't seen that show though. That's a
Oh,
good show. Y'all should watch
yeah,
it.
I don't know. They're missing out on.
It's back in Gambino, before in his younger days. It's a good show.
I like Atlanta.
Ooh, Atlanta's a classic. I mean, it's too new to be a classic, but it's almost classic really though. It's up there. It's up there. Maybe that will be the topic today, huh? Huh? What's classic worthy?
I like the what we were talking about before, like when we just
What the
like,
FTVs
you were talking about that. Not anybody else was talking about that.
about how you love women?
No, I mean, shoot, everybody loves women. Everyone.
Not all people. Not all people.
No, even
Yeah,
the
there's a lot of incels in this era.
no, even the people that sound like they be hating on women just because they love women so
Incel.
much that they gotta hate.
Nah, them niggas hate women, bro. I'm
Nah,
convinced that this generation
yo,
of men are
hate
just
is just another form of love because you don't sit there and just like literally, you got to put
What?
energy in the same amount of energy you put in the love. You got to put the same amount of energy in hate. Okay, same
That
amount of.
sounds
I'm
crazy. I
sorry.
mean, you not
I'm
wrong,
convinced
but
that
that's
there's a
crazy
lot of
though.
terrible incels in this world.
Okay, for our viewers and commenters though, define what an incel means. Some people don't know what that means.
I know I don't. I can
See,
clearly say I
case in
don't
point.
know.
Case in point.
See, I ain't afraid to say I don't know something though.
I think Eric, like, to my definition of it is just a motherfucker that's just, I don't know. Always say like a weird ass nigga that just don't like fucking females, bro. They always bashing women. You know what
It's
I'm
because
saying?
they
Type of
hurt.
motherfucker that sit in their mama basement
It's
eating
because they hurt.
Cheetos on the internet, talking about I hate everybody. I hate women because they don't like me.
Like there was an
Hmm.
individual that this dude, I don't even know. This dude found he had like he came from a wealthy family.
Hmm.
Freaking had the money, and then this dude couldn't get laid, and then got mad because he seen people in relationships and freaking was miserable about it. Talking about, man, why is this person with this girl, and look at me, and I'm not getting women, and women are
People
this,
gotta
that, and
touch
the fourth.
grass.
Like I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. I find that if you could put so
Oh
much energy
shit.
in something, I don't know. Just hating women. I don't get that concept. When there's so much to love. So much to love.
Lots to unpack there. I
Nah.
think I think I was talking to this with the gentleman the other day. I think the root cause of that, besides idiocy, is a lot of them just come off the gate hurt. Maybe the love of their life cheated on them, or they got out of a bad marriage, or that girl they wanted to bang for 10 years and give them none. And so now they're just taking that and just making it everybody else's problem.
So
You
basically
forgot another
making
thing. I think some of it also deals with some people battling their sexuality. You know what I mean? Some people have that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, I'm serious, bro. Sometimes that tends to be a thing too with it. They're battling their sexuality. They don't want to come out because they live in a family that's either super religious and you know what I'm saying, be like, "Oh, you're not my child," whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever the hell. It could be a plethora of reasons why dudes are like that. You know what I
oh man,
mean?
don't
You
get
know
me
my
wrong
you
with
know
it.
my sister told me that her friend, because her friend, she's a therapist.
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
she told me, she said you'd be surprised how many men come out to her and say that they're gay. She was like, you'd be surprised how many people are actually gay and you don't even know it.
Ain't there like a
Nah,
whole app
Yeah.
about that?
That's all that
nah, King.
that I agree with.
That's what
Nah,
I'm
King.
saying.
It's
What
It,
not.
now?
it,
It's
it
not.
for that,
Oh, go
it's
ahead, bro.
just plenty of reasons. You know what I mean? Like, or plenty of things that can happen for men to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is, the sexuality, or you know what I mean, the fact of trauma from dating women and stuff like that, or you got the cat that just isn't good in relationships. Like it could be
Yes.
anything, man.
It's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
multiple different reasons.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
agree.
just
I agree.
one specific thing. Everybody's
Yeah, it's a
story
bunch
is
of different.
different, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, we do have to acknowledge if my God, your mother sucks dick on a Thursday. I'm sorry, y'all.
Huh?
What? Yeah. Okay.
Nah.
Alright, so while we're
Isn't.
working, I'm playing Division right now, and I got killed
Oh,
because my
So you
'cause
got
my
so you got
squad
one
didn't wanna
person
come and
playing
help.
Smash Bros, the other
hold
one's
up.
playing
Before
Division.
before before we get into it with the vision, can you tell to the gang about what the vision is for people who might want to play with you someday?
I mean,
Everybody.
Division ain't nothing really. It's a looter shooter MMO type game, you know what I mean? Basically, it was It taught us about COVID before COVID.
What?
Swear to God. Swear to God. There's a fucking disease that went off in the world, pretty much annihilated most of the world and stuff. You know, world is post-apocalyptic and everything like that. And you know, your agent, you know, pretty much trying to like help get everything back to some normalcy. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because Division 1 came out and then a couple years later we had COVID. Now, did it end up on the same scale? No. But I mean, it's scary to think that if it, you know, if it did, it could have ended up the way it is in this game.
All right, so you know what? We're gonna unpack that and more as this episode goes on. Hit it. Hey guys, this is Parallax Accord. This is your boy Trickster Mal.
It's your boy King Dab.
And Phil the Kid.
Royal D. Luffy.
No,
Oh, never
absolutely
mind.
not. Absolutely
Never
not.
mind.
I'm gonna stop that right there. This
I'm
dude
gonna
has
keep that to myself.
no.
I don't want to
No.
hear it because you call your wife Nika in your sleep, so I don't want to hear it.
First of all,
That sounds good.
I don't want to hear from. I don't want to hear from you neither. You had so much hate for Luffy a couple years back. Now this dude's your biggest fan. Like, come on.
And while
Man.
we
For
talking
real.
about Luffy, man, we gotta tell who is Luffy. And some people never seen him before.
Oh
Who is
my
Luffy?
God! Everybody know what
Everybody
One
know
Piece
who
is,
Luffy
bro.
is.
Stop
Everybody knows
that.
who Luffy is.
Stop that.
Mm.
Especially now in certain countries, they rocking that pirate flag.
Like, bro, come on
loving it.
now.
I'm freaking loving it.
Some people
I
don't
love
even
that
know what a Jolly
Indonesia
Roger
really
is.
rocking it hard too.
Indonesia, Mexico, this is a lot of places rocking
Hey,
it right
everybody
now.
got their One Piece flags out. And
Hell yeah.
there's some houses over here, man, where everybody took off their American flag and put up the
Jolly Roger?
Luffy's Jolly Roger.
And
Yeah.
I would do the same if I had a home, guys. I do have a home, but I mean,
Considering the state of the world, it makes sense, bro. It definitely makes sense.
Ooh, why don't you make us a Jolly Roger, Captain?
I mean, shoot, I could do
Well,
that.
we tried to do that, but the person never got back.
That is true. That is true also. But
That's
I can
okay.
make it
Because
happen.
now we got the chat GPT to do it. Yeah.
I
We can
mean,
call it Cyrus. No. Not
Get your
Cyrus,
own,
sorry.
sir. Get your own. I have Ace. He has Axel. What's the name of yours?
Axel.
Yeah, that's Malcolm's. That's Malcolm's name for his.
Zero.
And yes, they know their own names and everything.
They do. They
I go
definitely do.
I go by zero. Zero.
You would. Never mind.
Anyway, gentlemen,
Never mind.
it's a pleasure to enjoy your company as well as it's a pleasure for y'all to enjoy my company. I hope the weekend's been kind to y'all. You know, hopefully y'all been, how's the weekend, by the way?
My
Get
weekend.
any snow this weekend?
I'm ready for the end of July, sir.
I
Let's
am
be
too.
real. I'm ready
am
for the
too.
end of July.
Brother
Main
said he ready for that trip to LA with that massage and that happy ending. I know that's right.
Now that's gonna be you.
Well, that trip will be solid, but we'll have an
Ain't
episode
trying to get
out
me
before
murdered,
that
bro.
vacation happens.
So what about you, Captain? What about
Oh
you?
no, man, my weekend was chill. I mean, I saw a good movie. I seen the movie with Keanu Reeves and Aziz Ansari and Seth Rogen, Good Fortune. That was a freaking solid movie.
Is
Hey,
he
fun
actually
fact.
funny or is he still just being himself?
What, Seth Rogen, or you talking about Keanu Reeves?
Seth Rogen, of course.
Oh yeah,
Keanu Reeves ain't funny.
he's literally being himself. I mean,
What are you talking about? Have you not seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
I
Have
have
you
not,
not seen
actually.
none of the Bill and Ted movies?
yo,
I have
I think
not.
I've seen two of them, and it's just like I haven't seen the recent one they made, like as
last
them as
one?
like as them older. I haven't seen that, but yo, before Keanu became Wick and all of that, like man, I met him being freaking Tim, and then he played Constantine.
The precursor to John Wick is a movie called Point Break. That was his precursor with him and Patrick Swayze. If you never watched it, I highly recommend watching that movie. It's very good.
Because
Maybe
a
I
lot
will.
of
I
people,
love me some Keanu Reeves.
a lot of people know him
Yep.
from freaking Matrix, and I'm sitting here like,
I
man,
put him, yep, Neo from Nature. That's the first time I
Yeah,
had Devil's
that's where I heard him
Advocate.
from.
Boy, Keanu Reeves been around for a minute. You ain't never seen the movie
Yeah, I know.
Speed?
I seen Speed. Wait, is it Speed the one on the bus with the bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. That was before
me-
Matrix?
Yes.
Yeah,
Me-
okay.
me
Well, I know
was
I seen
with,
it, but I didn't know it was before Matrix.
It was Devil's
Yeah, that was
Advocate.
way
and-
before the Matrix, bro. I want to say that was like 3 or 4 years before the Matrix.
Well, I'm a young millennial, man.
I know.
You an older
That's
millennial,
why
so
I
you
can,
know.
I can put y'all in movies and stuff. Y'all ever want to, saying some good comedy, some good movies, whatever, or you ain't never known somebody to be in something, I can put y'all on stuff, man. Hell,
That's
I'm
just
learning
like-
new stuff to this day.
That's just like my stupid ass found out when was it? When I was watching Creed again. When I seen the first Creed in theaters, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Michael B. Jordan. I was like, this the same nigga that was in what's that fucking TV show? The one in
The
Baltimore.
Wire.
The Wire.
Wire.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, that's him from
He was
Y.
Wallace.
My slow ass just now realized that shit.
Yep, he
Was
was
he really? I
Wallace.
was like, he was in freaking, yeah, he was in the Y. He was a kid. I didn't realize that he was a kid.
Yeah.
The one with the Meeks on with the little box braids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt bad for him when he died, man. That shit broke my heart when he died. But yeah, I was like, that's
And you can
freaking.
tell they didn't want to kill him either.
Yeah, they
That
didn't
was
want to
that
kill
was
him.
their homie. They did not want to kill
I
him.
felt
But
so freaking bad
his
for him.
dumb
I
ass
think
shouldn't have came back to Baltimore.
yeah,
I never
just
did
felt
see The
so bad
Wire.
for him. The Wire is the top 3 best shows in my opinion. The Wire, The Shield, and Breaking Bad. Those are my
I'm about
favorite
to
three,
say,
I was
three shows
never
of
a
if
all
Breaking
Shield
time,
Bad
bro.
hit that
fan.
list, I would look at you like
I
you were
love The
strange.
Shield. The Shield is amazing, bro. And Sons of Anarchy is up there too.
Sons of Anarchy is a classic. I was never a Shield fan, but that was only because I just never really caught it when it was like at its height. So by
Oh
time,
yeah,
you know what I
you
mean, it
seen
was
all of it
doing
though,
its
right?
thing. I just didn't. Huh?
You seen all of it though, right? It
What,
was
the
so
Shield?
good. The Shield, yeah.
No.
The Shield.
Now
Oh yeah,
Sons
you
of
gotta watch it.
Anarchy,
It's
I have. Sons of
incredible.
Anarchy is a classic, bro.
Yeah, did you see the Mind spinoff for Sons of Anarchy?
Nah,
That
I
shit
haven't got
is.
to watch it yet, which I do want to watch. But in Sons of
Bugging.
Anarchy was the truth, man. The only part I hated about that show was when Opie died, bro. That broke my heart.
It's crazy. I haven't
Man.
seen none of these shows. I'd
Yo,
like.
you
Oh
you
man,
trolling. You
Sons of
trolling.
Anarchy.
I'm not.
Sons of Anarchy
I
is good.
think Sons of Anarchy is on Netflix. I think.
Like, dude, I was watching like while those
You
shows
might
were
be able
out.
to watch it on there.
While those
think
shows was
so.
out, I was watching freaking Community, Supernatural, Blue Mountain State. Like those were shit I was watching.
Yeah, he
Like,
can't
You know
go
I
Yeah,
still
wrong
man,
with
didn't
that's
Blue
pretty
Mountain
funny.
State.
Yeah.
you know, Blue
I never
Mountain
seen Blue
State.
Mountain. I never seen.
Yeah.
Bro, if you want to see Jack Reacher, like when you watch it, you're gonna be like, "This is Jack Reacher, bro."
Yo, but Thad though. Thad was this. I mean,
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Just
Jack
know,
Reacher
no,
in the
I know,
TV show.
but that's why I
just
said
know,
Thad is just he was who he was. That's all I'm saying.
You're not gonna want to eat Oreos after you watch that for a little
just
bit.
know,
Uh-oh.
There's a
just
lot you're
know,
not gonna want to do. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's mad shit you're not gonna want to do
Correct.
after watching Blue Mountain State.
you gonna love it, the kid. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, you gonna see us in those shows. Captain is the brown skinned kid
No,
who's
no,
with the blue balls.
I exude
I'm the
Alex
white
Moran
dude,
energy.
the lazy
Malcolm is gonna
one,
be Paige
Exude.
Kennedy when he came out in his fucking thong on the
and
football field.
Hell
Dab,
no.
and Dab
I
is definitely
absolutely
Thad Castle.
no.
Definitely Thad
I
Castle.
absolutely
No, I'm not
no.
running around with a fucking Oreo in my ass, bro. You're tripping.
Nah. What was
But
the
you
what was
stay
that dude?
screaming at
No.
people though.
No,
Stay
no. What
screaming
was
at
that dude
people.
that was his freaking equal? The black dude with the arm. What they call him? The dude that was the
Oh, you
hyperbolic
talking about old boy
kid.
that's in prison now?
Yeah.
He's in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first black dude on the show,
No, the second one.
the one before Paige Kennedy, he's in prison.
Oh, Zumi, did he stick a
Paige
finger in the
Kennedy
bum for
came
real?
over, and Paige Kennedy came in and took over after that. The dude ended up. Come to find out, homie was like one of the biggest drug dealers in Hollywood, bro.
Okay, I prefer that than him putting fingers in bums. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
then.
no,
Okay.
no. He was one of the biggest
Okay.
drug dealers in Hollywood. He ended up getting caught. That boy in prison now, and that's why they brought Paige Kennedy in. And his character, like they didn't recast him. He was just a whole different character.
Yeah.
I swear they talked about like why he wasn't, like he transferred or something in the show, and that's why he wasn't in the season, and that's why Paige Kennedy came in.
Okay. I can respect that. Drug dealing, I can respect that. But the other stuff is like, oh.
Yeah, I thought you knew that. That's why he wasn't in the show no more.
I was wondering why they swapped out the assistant so last minute with a white dude. I was like, huh? That makes a lot of sense. Because it was the same with the football player, like how he just dipped out the blue one day
That's
and
what
he
I'm
came
talking
back
about.
for the
The
movie.
football player.
Oh,
Him.
are they
You're talking
talking
about
about the dark skinned
you're
dude?
talking about Shiloh.
Yeah.
The dude that played Shiloh.
Yeah, that nigga, bro, go look that shit up. Go look it up.
No, I'm talking about the dude that came after him. The dude that was like him and Thad was freaking in competition. This dude came in a whole hyperbolic time chamber. Like that, I would say if anybody, that'd be Dab's character. Kels would definitely be Sammy.
Nah, I'm Alex Moran 100%.
Nah, I exude Alex Moran energy. You definitely Sammy.
Hell no. You
Yeah,
a
I know
hoe.
who I am if
You
we're
got
doing the
brown skin
league,
in
though.
Huh?
I know who I am if we're doing the league.
Shiva.
I'm definitely Ruxin.
Dude, yeah.
Bro. I don't care what nobody says.
no.
We've known
Yeah.
this for years. I am so fucking Ruxin. Especially the Christmas, what was it, the Christmas episode?
Yeah. No.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, classic, bro.
If we
That's
do-
one show that if they could do like bring back for a second, I just want a full length movie for it.
I think if you talking about that, I'd definitely be Pete. Kels will be Andre.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I wanna
you
I
go
wanna
with
be
Pete.
the
Brazilian.
You can always be
I want
Rafi.
to
You want to be
be
Rafi?
the spear chucker. That's what
You
I want
don't
to
want to
be.
be Rafi. You
Yeah,
don't want to be Rafi.
yeah, he could be Rafi.
You don't want to
I'll
be
be the
Rafi,
spear
bro.
chucker.
You don't want to be Rafi.
Shoot. I don't know.
No sane person wants to be Rafi, bro.
And now
Now,
you're saying Kel's the same? Shoot.
now, all just the same though. I haven't seen too much of the league, so I wouldn't know for sure though. I just seen a
Yeah,
couple
you don't want to
episodes.
be Rafi.
Yeah.
You must be a real special
Yo.
guy.
Oh my
You must be
gosh,
a very
man.
special
You'll
dude.
call peace for that one, Malcolm.
But nah, man, I can see Kels being the Baba man. Yeah, I can see it.
Not the Baba man.
He going to play with my equipment.
I'll take that
Baba
one,
man was
Chin.
real too.
He
Crazy
was.
But yeah,
part.
so you
He
should definitely
was.
check out Blue Mountain State for sure, and definitely give the league a chance though. You won't regret it. Anyone else who's listening to, yeah, give them 2 shows a shot. Definitely worth it. Definitely get a laugh out of it.
Well, old show that I do appreciate. I think watching back in the day was Lincoln Heights. That was like definitely.
Hell no! I thought he was gonna say something like Supernatural. Like, what the hell is
No, I
Lincoln
did.
Heights
I
for?
said that earlier. I said Supernatural was definitely a part of my top tier list, but friggin' Lincoln Heights holds a place also. It was nice. It was a good watch.
I like True Blood better.
Nah, Supernatural is A1 right there.
Yeah.
Like True
I
Blood
didn't get
got
to
me
finish
so
it.
True Blood got me so desensitized to sex. Like it was like damn. Like now
Nah,
it's just like I look at
Spartacus
sex
got
and be
me
like, oh
freaking.
okay, no.
Hold up. You gotta explain that. What do you mean desensitized? Like, what does
Like
that
yo,
mean?
you just saw humping like almost every other scene, and it was like at first like I was watching this 13, and it's like at first it's like oh yeah, boobies, sex, all that, and then after a while it's just like okay, they're humping again.
Nah, if anybody would make you tired of sex, it'll be Spartacus.
Nah,
Nah, that shit funny as hell, man.
True Blood beats that. I mean, at least Spartacus, it was just
Really?
like Spartacus. For me, I don't think Spartacus was as bad as True Blood. It was just like those, like for that, and I mean, some of the scenes was kind of like, oh man, I don't want to see that. But then it was just like other scenes that, like when he slept with the freaking mistress of the house by accident, and the face they both had was like pure disgust. It was
Honestly,
epic for
though,
me. Like
I think Power had more sex scenes in both of those shows. Honestly, I think
nah,
Power is probably like worse.
Nah, Spartacus was crazy.
For me,
bro.
for me personally, I think it's True Blood because it's like every other scene, it was like Jason was getting ass, and then if it wasn't Jason getting ass, it was Sookie.
What was a whole softcore porn, bro?
Yeah,
That's true too.
I
But
mean,
Spartacus was probably like the hardcore corn because
Spartacus
you
wasn't
showed
even
everything.
that. Spartacus is more acceptable considering the time frame, and that's how they
Right.
were.
Yeah, because it was a
Acceptable.
time frame. You got to think of
Nigga,
the
the
time
time
frame.
frame, and that's how they were, bro.
Yeah,
True Blood Vampires is always just a fuck fest.
which I'm seeing
Mm.
here, like with Spartacus, it was because this all came out like teenage years, so just hearing them, it was like for me hearing them say the word cook, and it was just like really, like this is how we pronounce this word, like yeah, I'd be like yeah, she would thrive on my cook, and I'm just like wow, the whole time just like yeah, and then each one of them had their own accent of saying cook, and I'm just like yeah, I'm yeah, it had me freaking laughing, like damn. I was more
Word.
laughing. It was more me laughing at Spartacus than actually be like, damn, because there was some scenes that was heavy, but it's just like when you hear them talking, they be like, get off my cook. Or I'm like, okay, they're enjoying this word way
Yeah.
too much.
That should be the name of the podcast
I don't know.
episode. Sorry, not the whole podcast, just the episode.
But yeah, he's right about True Blood too. It's just like every other scene, and you just seen some pale ass on a window or a car. And this is like, okay.
But there's more explicit scenes in Power though, because every episode, Ghost is doing something with Angela, or Tommy doing something with the white chick, or Tasha's doing something with some underage dude. Like
It wasn't every episode though. It was like you seen it, but it wasn't like big. It was just like okay, it happened between those characters. That was it. For them, it
True
was
Blood
just like,
every episode is something.
yeah, it was kind
Man,
of
it's
roll
mainly
game.
Jason, bro.
Yeah, you might be
It's
right. You
mainly
might be right
Jason.
because you might be right.
Like after a while, I was just desensitized. It's like look at it just almost ruined porn. It's just like okay,
so you don't enjoy no titties no more?
you said what?
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. It's just like,
No.
dude, every episode, bro. Every episode, it was Jason getting some booty.
I mean, in the
Yeah.
latest seasons, they made it more worthwhile because when I seen Shiva, I mean, she was a shifter. I think she was a werewolf in that one. I would
Shiva.
man, if I was that dude, the dude that I forgot his name, and I haven't seen that show in so long, but I would have folded like in a
You talking about
heartbeat.
Sam? The
Hell
dude
yeah, I
with
would
the
have
shifter?
folded if I was
Yeah.
Sam. I would have
Sam
folded so
Merlot.
hard.
Sam Merlot.
Mm-hmm.
Sam
Oh, he
had
did pull a
everybody though, man. Sam had Tara. Sam had her. Like who?
But he didn't want none of them. He's just like, I just want Suki, and Bill's
No,
like,
he wanted after he got over Sookie, he did want old girl. What's
Shiva?
her name? Sheba, he wanted Sheba, bro.
They
I
was
know,
together
and
for a while.
I mean,
Yeah, until she shifted into a human, and then she ended up getting killed.
but that was the thing though. It was just like that would man. If I seen her, I would have like Suki who like that. It was like
And
you have to
Suki,
get.
hey, like Suki's cute and all, but Suki's fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I was always a Terra type of guy, but yeah.
Tara got on my goddamn
Why?
nerves too.
Sarah
I mean,
annoying
she
as
did.
hell. All she do is
She did.
complain and try to hit stuff. She annoying as
Did you
hell
not
too.
see what she had to go through though? Like I would have been that way too. Shoot, she went through all
Now
hell in that
Jessica,
show, especially with
now Jessica
Franklin.
was fine.
Tara
Jessica
at
was
the
fine.
Tara in the beginning was annoying. The Tara that went through everything was when they met. Was when she was kidnapped by the one vampire and
Franklin,
took her to
Franklin,
what is old boy's name with his southern ass?
Franklin. It
Uh,
was Franklin
you
that
talking
got.
about Bill? You talking about Bill
No,
or
no,
Frank?
no, 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 no. The vampire that got old boy, the fucking king of Louisiana, bro, or not Louisiana or whatever it was.
I thought it was
Russell
Franklin.
Edgerton? Russell
Yeah,
Edgerton?
Edgington, bro. When he got
Edgerton. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying
that's
Franklin.
when Tara started to go through it, bro, and had like really been through shit.
No,
So
but
remember
she's
the
been through
vampire
stuff
kidnapped
before.
her, had her at Edgington's crib, was torturing her and raping her and shit like that. Like, bro, like
Man,
I
this is
was
getting kind
like,
of dark.
nah, it
I
was
mean, it's True Blood, bro. Like, this is realistically what happened in it. But it's such a good fucking show.
it
If
was.
you're into like supernatural stuff or fantasy, man, True Blood is such a great show.
That
I
being said,
mean,
I would not
yeah,
recommend it to anyone under the age of 10.
the age of
Uh,
10. Shoot, that shit
Watch
Nigga,
is
I
Twilight
wouldn't
bad.
recommend it
instead.
to nobody until they 18, bro, because
Right.
that shit'll
Like
traumatize you in certain parts.
absolutely. Now watching the True Death though, that was just always nasty.
Cause then you're gonna have kids in school talking about sucky.
I
Like, no,
no, I'm not gonna lie. I was on some I am your maker. Like
still am.
shoot, man, I freaking love when he
I
went
don't know
off
as
like
more of
that.
an Eric kind of guy. I love me some Eric and some Godric. That was handle their
Man,
business.
Roderick had the
And Pam,
smallest freaking he had the smallest scenes, but made such a freaking impact.
and Pam, it's like Pam wasn't my type, but she had so much charm though. You know them
Yeah,
ladies
yo,
you
yeah,
just see
that's
it,
I
how
it's
I
fuck
like,
felt
with
about her
okay,
Pam.
too. That's how I felt
so
about
much charm. And then back in the day, everybody's like, yo, that's my Angelina Jolie in like human form right there. It's like,
I rock with
damn,
Pam due to the fact of her attitude.
yeah,
yeah,
Pam's
yeah.
attitude is what made her likable. Even though she was a
She was a
bitch,
fun
and then
character.
when you learn about her and like how she is and shit, you be like, oh damn, she actually cool. She just guarded. You know what I mean?
Right, real guarded. It was like, but there was moments where it's just like, oh man, she's hot, and then other times where I'm like, yeah, she's definitely an older woman. Like, damn, it was like,
But I think her lightening up was when she had to turn Tara,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
her and Tara became close. Like it was a whole different thing. But the True Blood also showed you some shitty ass parents, because Tara mama was a piece of shit.
yeah. She was the worst, the freaking worst.
what was her deal again? Did she whoop their butts too
Alcoholic.
much, or
She was
No,
alcoholic.
like
Remember?
bad alcoholic, like bad.
so she
And then
wasn't
she got
there to take
clean.
her to the
Then she
fair?
got
Okay,
clean, started dating the pastor when he was married. And then like she started I want to say, was it after Tara died is when she started like bugging the fuck out, bro. Like bugging out hard, bro.
let's talk about we gonna cleanse them demons.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember no one was
like
as crazy as Bill Compton though, talking about suck it, suck it.
that
And it's
that
like
dude.
he was so obsessed with that woman that he made all the other supernaturals obsessed with her ass too. Everybody wanted a piece of that fairy blood.
No, they wanted to
That's
put
because of her
that was the plot.
blood, bro. It
That was
wasn't even
plot.
him, it was her
Straight
blood.
plot. Straight freaking plot. Because I'm sitting
It
here.
was the vampires, the wolf wanted her, the shifter wanted her,
But they
the
were onto her anyway, bro. They would have been onto her anyway. Cause remember, he was sent up there by the queen to spy on Suki because of her cousin. So it wasn't even Bill; it was the cousin.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was just like plot. It was like major plot. Like it's just like I'm just this southern girl that can just attract any supernatural male
Suki
being.
was a hoe. Let's
y-
be real. Suki was a hoe, bro.
yeah. Low key
He's like,
though,
Suki was
low
out.
key, every man wishes they had a Suki in their life at least once in their life though.
Nah, I'm
Like
good.
dead ass. Suki was a
She
hoe,
she
bro.
she
Like
didn't
she
know what she
smashed
wanted.
everything and oh, she smashed
She didn't
everything and everybody under the sun, bro.
she didn't know what she
Just
wanted.
the,
Especially if you a
just the
supernatural
supernaturals.
being. If you was a supernatural being, you definitely getting this Suki draws.
Yep, 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 yep.
So
Yep.
so
Ain't
what
nothing wrong with that though.
you think did Supernatural as being better, but like the show Supernatural or True Blood?
And you know what? I'm gonna give you the same spiel I give anybody when they want to compare Power and Empire. You have to look at what they were on to allow you know what I'm saying, Power allowed to do more because it's on Stars. True
Let me
Blood
tell you
was allowed
something.
to do more because it's on HBO.
Yeah,
But
if
for
Lucius,
what they were for what they were able to do on their respective stations is what makes Supernatural a great show. Is
But
what makes, you know what I mean?
yeah, I get what you're saying
Is
because
what makes
Supernatural had the
Empire a
limit.
great show.
He had the limitation, but I mean, honestly, if Supernatural was in HBO in HBO's hands, it
Nigga,
would have
that would
been.
have been even more crack.
It would have been,
That
yeah,
shit
it
would
would
have
have
been,
been even. I mean,
my
because
God.
think about
it
CW.
wouldn't even.
Think of
That's
CW
crazy.
because CW limits you on certain things, but they still kind of
But they
made
let
like,
them do enough.
yeah, yeah, they let them do enough to still be epic. So I'm like, if somebody with a bigger, like, let's just say IP were to get their hands on that and was just like, yo, we gonna cut the insinuendos and stuff like that and really show you, to get down. Like Supernatural would have been more raw. Like,
Don't let it be
honestly,
HBO because they fuck over everything.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
look at Lovecraft Country, great fucking
Wait,
show.
no,
What did they do?
but Sam and Dean is of a different ethnicity, so that show would have still been long running. Shoot, I think it just would have been more epic because you would have seen like the supernatural deaths on CWs. They were good, but like give HBO's budget and how they do things. Oh man, it would have been way more gruesome. Even though Supernatural did have some gruesome scenes, like I hate when they pulled nails and that shit just always got to me. Like, but if you're talking about like the example between Empire and freaking Power, I mean, shoot. Empire was good. It was freaking good. So was Power, but
It,
shoot, I'm a sucker for music.
if you replace Lucius with Ghost, that show would have gone completely different. Lucius is gangsta.
I mean, yeah, that is true. If you swapped them, it would have been different because Ghost would have been happy with all of that. Shoot, he didn't have to do anything too hard or nothing. Like, shoot, he would have lived out that Empire freaking well. Lucius would have thrived in Power. Definitely would have thrived in Power. Like, that's my opinion. What y'all think?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, Kels, you got anything to say?
Who is that? Who is Kels? Who is this Kels we keep talking about? Is that a
Royal D.
beautiful young
Kels.
woman?
Royal D. Kels. Ain't that
A
Kels is
sexy
literally
man?
like,
Anyways, if we're comparing television shows, it don't matter what Supernatural had going for it, and what it ain't got going for it, if it's at HBO or not, from the acting, from the talent, from the quality, from the staying power, Supernatural is better than True Blood in every single way. The only thing True Blood had
I,
over it was the corn factor. And once you cut that out the equation, Supernatural is way better. And if we
I
talking about power, I like
It's
Lucius a
hard.
little bit more than
It's
Ghost.
hard to. It's hard to say that, bro. It's hard to say that when they have good things. You know what I'm saying? They have different aspects of how they had to do stuff. Supernatural, yes, is going to appear better due to the fact of the limitations. So they had to apply things in different ways. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
I'm
Yeah,
telling
it
you,
does.
Supernatural is better in every way. There's a
Have
reason
you watched
why.
all the Supernatural?
I don't know. I didn't even get past season one.
All right, then. So
What?
then how can you sit up here and say that it's better
Yo,
in every six?
that's what
Never
I'm
mind.
saying. See, I was like, I'm halfway in 15, so I'm just like, I'm almost done. My journey is almost
Supernatural
Yeah,
had a
complete.
couple seasons that were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they did.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, they
brother.
But
did.
for
Who's
how they
gonna have
played the
staying power?
story out, how they
Who's gonna
played the
have staying
story
power in
out.
10 years? It's gonna be Supernatural.
Oh my God,
Supernatural.
I'm not gonna keep talking to you about something you ain't watched. So
All
Nah,
right,
I
all
ain't gonna
right.
lie. You just gotta get past the like season one kind of gave you like the back in the day like horror movie
season one
vibe.
is actually pretty goddamn good.
I mean, for me,
Exactly.
it didn't get good. Like for
Kels,
me,
how can you talk about something that you have not watched?
Finish watching. Okay. Okay.
You have not watched
How many seasons did Supernatural get again? Like 12 to 15, right?
15,
yeah,
dumbass.
15.
How many seasons did True Blood get?
Okay, and you still that has nothing to do with it.
That's got
You can still
everything to
tell
do
a
with
good
it.
story. You can still tell a good story in 5 seasons. And again,
I agree.
like I said, for somebody that's watched all 15 seasons, Supernatural has had seasons that were like, what the hell were y'all thinking?
Yeah,
Some seasons don't
Not
hold
True
up
Blood
as good
though.
as you think they do.
Not like True Blood though,
but
because
I
season five
really
and
feel
six
like
was
they try
like,
to
huh?
fix that though. I feel
How
like they
many
tried
Yeah,
to
seasons
fix
of
that
True
in the
Blood
latest
were there?
season. Huh?
How many
I
six.
seasons
think
of
it's
True
like
Blood were there?
5. I
Six?
thought it was like 5, but he said
Yeah,
they 2. I thought it was just 5.
yeah, like 5 or 6. It kind of falls off a cliff after the fourth season though. It's like,
The problem with that is they weren't sticking close to the source material because I heard the Stackhouse series is actually good as hell. The books
ooh,
are
yeah,
better.
that as is usually the case, huh? Man,
I
But
mean,
I
no,
love the
yeah,
don't
movie though.
Supernatural's it's a great show. It's just it has
Phenomenal.
moments. It's just like for instance, like when you first meet God, you don't know he's God he seemed cool as hell, and then all of a sudden they start beefing with God.
But the chemistry between Sam and Dean is legendary, though, man. You could
It
put
is.
those motherfuckers on any piece of media, and you'll just love them together.
And they did. They
like
put them in the
True
boys.
Blood. True Blood. That's true. That's
They put them in the
true.
boys,
Can't wait to
and
watch that
look
in
at
the
that.
coming season. Yeah, I can't wait. But True Blood just ain't got the same. It's good, but it just ain't got the same staying power that Supernatural's got. Like in 10 years, when we talk about like good TV shows that people
You're
should
still
watch,
gonna talk about
you
True
going
Blood,
back
bro.
Yeah, you
What are you
still talk
talking
about
about?
True
You're
Blood.
still gonna talk
over
about True Blood.
Supernatural?
Talk about True Blood.
Yes,
Nah.
You could talk.
and I'm a
You could talk
Supernatural
about both.
fan, bro. You're still gonna talk about it more.
Yeah, you could talk about
Mm.
both.
What are you talking about, bro?
If you have to pick between 3 to 5, True Blood's not gonna be in your top 5.
Yes, it
No
would.
way.
Yeah, it
Over
would.
It depends
over
if we're
Breaking
talking about
Bad or Game of Thrones.
if
I
we're
don't
talking
know,
about
man.
personal.
Definitely over
favorite.
Game of Thrones.
What? Okay, you slander, man. That's slander right there.
How? How?
You is slander.
Because I'm not a huge fan of Game of Thrones. It's slander.
Did you finish it? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Do I think it's good? Yes, but it's not gonna be on my top 5.
I mean, they
Mm.
did have
It
moments
won't
where
even
I
be in
feel
my
like
top 3, nigga. Sons of
sometimes
Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy would hands down beat fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I haven't
I
seen
agree.
it.
I
I've
love
heard good things
freaking Sons
about
of
it.
Anarchy.
Like people,
What,
Maybe that's
Sons?
true.
no, people always talk about Son of Anarchy, and then they talk about The Godfather or what show was it? Sopranos. There we go. That they
Sopranos
always
is
say
good
I
too.
something.
hate
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Sopranos, bro. That was my grandfather's show, though. My grandfather fucking loves Sopranos.
Like when people talked about that, it's always in line with Sons of Anarchy and stuff like that because maybe they came out around the same time. I'm
No,
not
they
sure.
didn't.
I mean, like they were on TV around like
No,
personally.
they weren't.
I don't know. 'Cause,
Sopranos is from the late 90s, early 2000s, bro.
I mean, when I was like watching TV, they always played that around the same time. That's why.
Because it's a rerun, nigga. We're talking about the originally when it came out, nigga. Sopranos is from like the
Well,
late 90s.
well, can you blame me? I caught it on the reruns.
And honestly, bro, mob movies mob movies are hit or miss, man. Mafia movies and TV shows are hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. I just wasn't a fan of Sopranos, even though everybody in there are great top tier actors. You know what I mean? So I can't really say like it was a bad show. It just wasn't one of those things I was into. It's just like I'm not a huge person that's into westerns, and my granddaddy loved them shits. You know what I mean?
See,
Everybody just has their own, you know what I'm saying, their own critique of what they like or whatever.
See, if we're talking about shows,
Yeah,
like
westerns
that,
is something I haven't really got into either. I need a good
like-
recommendation for westerns because I've never seen a good one before.
With westerns, man, it's kind of like, you know, one movie I say was good that I felt like the old guard like really played their ass off in was The Good, the Bad, or no, Unforgiven. Unforgiven had Morgan Freeman in it, Gene Hackman. Like it was a good ass, you know, good ass fucking movie. You know what I mean? And the old they really put their foot into it. You got shows like movies like Tombstone, which are good, you know, which is good, but it's just like I'm not a Clint Eastwood fan.
See, me when it comes to old westerns,
Gotcha.
I kind of like I don't know. I kind of like the Hateful Eight, the
Like
what's the
that, yeah,
other one?
westerns like that are cool.
Yeah,
But if you get
like,
to watching
along
them
that
old
lines.
Clint Eastwood movies and shit, it's like, bro, this is boring as fuck.
Nah, I'm a huge fan of classic kung fu movies. Those movies are the shit.
I love freaking kung fu shows. Love them. Freaking
Even the
love 'em.
cartoons.
Oh,
Even Jackie
You
Chan,
can't go
like
wrong.
Jackie
You
Chan
can't go wrong
invention.
with those.
I haven't kept up with that a long time.
I'm not
since, like,
I'm not
Internet.
gonna lie to you.
It's been a
I
long
kept up
time.
with it. They
Jackie, one more thing.
they re-released. They're putting out more episodes of Kenichi. You know how happy and excited I am to find
Wait,
out.
are they?
Yes, they putting out more episodes for it.
Is they gonna remaster it like how they did Baki?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, nice.
They've been in the works, and I freaking love
What,
Kenichi.
Baki? Baki's amazing. What are you talking about?
No, Kenichi, that's your trash.
Kenichi? What?
Yeah.
Kenichi's a
Man,
oh.
Kenichi is
He's crazy.
freaking.
I like
Yeah,
Kenichi.
you, my
This is
friend,
how
have
fights
me.
start.
I like
Right.
Kenichi.
Right.
You seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Is a question.
Kenichi, yeah, of course I have.
Oh, okay. I like that show.
So okay, so why is it trash compared to something you think is actually good in the same category?
I gotta compare to something that's good.
Why
I
is
mean,
it
to
trash?
do
Compare
that,
it to
though,
something good in
to
the same
do that-
category.
To do that though, I have to compare it to another martial arts anime that I've seen, and that I can't do at the moment. That I can't do.
Okay,
But
so
it drags though. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's like a glorified comedy rather than like a storytelling
Yeah,
piece. Like it
I
doesn't go
get it.
anywhere.
Yeah, I get it.
I
I get
mean,
it.
it do touch on have
It's
you
not as
seen
actiony
old
as
wait. Have you not
Baki.
seen old martial arts movies? Like you would think the same the way they used to do shit like that back then, they did the same thing too.
He said as long as it's not Baki, we good. Okay, I'll watch.
Nah, I said I seen Baki is pretty good too. I feel like
No,
they do a lot of talking and stuff too.
no,
I've
I feel
seen
like Dad
every
would
version
understand.
of Baki, bro.
I
Me
feel like
too.
Dad would understand
I
where I'm
like
coming
Baki.
from. Like, don't you? You've seen the old kung fu like flicks. Don't you think they're kind of comedy also, even though they be dead ass?
Yeah.
That's only because of how they dub them, man. The
But
way
come
they
on,
dub
like
them is what makes it
if you
comedy.
really watch the old martial art flicks and like the things they used to do and all that shit, you be like, wait, what did I just hear? Like, say that again. My finest pardon. Like they would say the most ridiculous, raunchy shiz, and then be so serious and be like, we will fight now. And then you get
You know who highlights that the most, man? Have y'all ever watched Kung Pao?
yeah, hell
That
yeah,
movie is so fucking
hell
funny, dog.
freaking
But that
yeah.
highlights like the ridiculousness of it.
But it was true though, because you said like that one when he was like pointing out, I'm gonna fight anybody in the crowd, and he's just like that one. Oh, nah, he buff. Nah, that
Yeah,
dude
but he
over
didn't
there,
have to fight the cow, bro. The cow, the cow was nutty, bro.
man.
I'll say like if we're talking about that and we're talking about along the lines of kung fu and comedy, Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer are my two
But
favorite like kung fu type comedy movies, man.
yeah, but that's what I was saying along the lines of Kenichi. It kind of gave me the old martial arts feel, like watching
Yeah.
those old movies in an anime. So when Cal saying it's trash, it's like, damn, you look calling the whole freaking like 1970s, 80s martial arts trash because it's
It
like,
was
yo,
cool,
that's
yeah.
how
It
it
was
was.
cool, man. I like Kenichi. Kenichi was cool.
That is quite the leap. I
I
said
mean,
I like
Kenichi is
if you've
trash.
Kenichi.
I ain't
seen
shitting on your genre.
Nah, if you've seen those old movies, like, is it digestible now? You probably be like, "Damn, am I really gonna watch these old graphics?" I don't know, depending on who you are, but like, I relate the two, and I'm like, Kenichi was great for what it was. I mean, I don't feel like the pacing was slow. It's just like it was like the traditional, like, yo, wimp to
Nah, it
strong
was pretty
man
slow.
story.
Slow in the
Damn, you
mall
must
of
not
them.
like Ultimate Muscle, huh, Kales?
Oh,
It was slow. The build up might have been a little slow, but
Just
what the
drag.
show
cause,
was trying to teach was pretty
cause me
was
personally, like the
impactful.
build up for like
You know
Kenichi.
what I do like about it though,
Mm.
I'm being constructive, not constructive, I'm being critical here, is everyone that he fought past a certain point was unique. Like they all had their different martial art styles or whatnot. That one
Mhm.
dude with the hoodie who was just like freestyling and
Oh,
that
the
was the
Hermit,
martial art was one of my
the
The
Hermit.
favorites.
Hermit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was supposed to be the number third. He was supposed to be the number two fish the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what
I like that.
that's what I'm saying. This is like, okay, yeah, some people like some of the fighters had the hiccups and stuff like that, but the way like each master that he had and how different, but like especially the martial arts one, the one that was teaching kung fu but was freaking a perv at the same time, like he definitely gave me those old martial arts type of vibe. But shoot, I've learned over watching freaking martial arts, like never underestimate the old man. Man. Sure, if you want the ass whooping you never thought you'd get, mess with that old man.
I
Sure, you
figured
know.
because someone was like, I don't like ninja flicks, and he based that off of him not like a Naruto. I'd be like, hold up, man, that's a huge leap. So
What?
you don't like nothing with ninjas in it because you don't like Naruto? Like, hold up, man. Yeah, see, exactly. I feel the same way, so I get where you're coming from.
Ninja Assassin, that movie was freaking fire. And that had
I
all the
and you know what? It did not do well at the box office. Apparently, that's why we never got a sequel.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. That movie was
Crazy
in
as fuck to
fucking
me.
crack.
I never
Crackling was that
understood how
good?
that did bad.
And I
but for
looked at it. It actually did do bad. It's like people just didn't want to watch it, but that shit was an
But it
incredible fucking
developed a
movie,
cult
bro.
following. You ever notice that movies like that, they always develop a cult following after the fact?
yeah,
Yeah.
like for example, The Room, man. How I love that
Now,
movie.
I don't understand why people didn't like that movie. I've heard a bunch of people say, "Oh, that movie wasn't that good." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, Ninja
Which
Assassin
Y'all
was
movie?
fucking
bugging. That shit was
incredible.
fire.
The first
You talking about
5 minutes of that shit was amazing.
Really
you talking
was,
about
Oh,
yeah.
Ninja
when he
Assassin?
came in on their asses in the club and the old man was telling
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
Ah,
man.
Ninja Assassin
And he
got it.
and
I'm
he
gonna
got
watch
his
that.
head. his boy got his head sliced off. The first kill
Oh, you ain't never seen it, Kels?
with the chain blade. That's what made me
It's been
fall
a
in love with the chain
long
blade.
it's been
Yo,
a
Chain
long
Blade
time. I
was
think when I
a
saw
That's
that,
my
it was
favorite.
still on Netflix. It's been a
That's my
long
favorite
time.
shinobi weapon. My favorite shinobi weapon is the chain blade because of that movie.
the ones
That
that
shit
I
break
made the
forgot
into
the
chain blade look
actual
sections
name
so
of that
good.
because you can use that in shadows too.
Yeah, I just call it the chain blade, but that shit they make the chain blade look so freaking fun. And the shurikens, the way they throw the shurikens in that movie, bro, like
Mm,
me
it's
personally,
like somebody got a shuriken minigun and they just slinging them shits at you.
me personally, I always loved the person that used the bow staff. Like to me, that was like the freaking best weapon to have. The only person that kind of killed it for me was Donatello, but I still freaking love the bow staff because
Hey,
why
Donnie's a
Donatello
real
couldn't
one,
hold
bro.
the
I
bow
don't care
staff?
what nobody. Donnie gets so much hate.
I'm not saying like I dislike Donnie. It's just like yo, it was like I understand like his personality, like the weapon of choice was supposed to match his personality, but he just didn't utilize it in the way I've seen it utilized in
The
so
way
many
it
other
could be
freaking
used. I
yeah,
get it. I get it.
and it was
I
just
get
like,
it. Because
man,
the best representation I've ever seen of a bow, somebody using a bow, is actually in Soul Calibur with Khalik.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way Killick uses it, and at the same time, I mean, one of my favorite movies watching with not I'm not saying growing up, but like watching was The Forbidden Kingdom with Jet Li and Jackie Chan, and that movie is raw. Like the way he used that bow staff, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah, watching
I'm a
them fight was hilarious.
I'm a freaking huge fan of freaking Sun Wukong, and to see that, man, it was freaking glorious, and to see Jackie Chan fight Jet Li, come on,
Yeah, yeah,
you can't
that
miss the
was
opportunity.
I keep forgetting about that damn movie, and it's been like I've seen it once and I never watched it again, and I
I've
should have.
seen I've
yo,
seen that movie.
I remember in high school, I used to fight with my friends all the time about who's the better martial artist between Jet Li and Jackie Chan, and that movie answered the question. They basically stalemated it.
Yeah,
I
they
would say,
stalemated it.
that's up in the air still too, considering they have different
I do
styles.
think I do think Jet Li had the better movies though.
Wait, you said Jet Li had the better
Jet
movies?
Li, I think he made better movies than Jackie Chan. Maybe I
Nah,
haven't seen enough of him.
nah,
Maybe I
Jackie
haven't seen
Chan
enough of Jackie Chan movies,
Jackie
but
Chan movies is just like, yo, I love the way this
I
dude
was to say,
uses
boy, you
man,
drinking a
that yo,
bottle, you drinking mad
I'm not
alcohol
no,
right now.
I'm no, no, I like how they stagnated it and stuff like that, but when you go for like blow for like this
I
dude
will
the
say
whole
this though, their movies be on one's more serious with their movies, where the other one had a little bit like he tried to be serious. But Jackie Chan had a lot more comedy in his movies, even in
yeah,
his
that's what it
serious
is.
stuff.
and in
Because
serious stuff,
Jet
I
Li,
still love how he uses the environment as a freaking weapon. Like I like if I was to pick any style to do like that, I would want to do that. I want everything to be my weapon. Like I'm never wanting like shoot, John Wick be doing it. Shoot, dude still talking about how he kills with a pencil. So I'm like, yo, you
I
can't
think what made Jet Li like what made some Americans really fuck with Jet Li was Lethal Weapon. That was his first
Man.
American movie.
I
He
thought
beat the shit out of Mel Gibson.
I thought it was the Romeo Must Die, but yeah,
Nope, it was Lethal Weapon.
shoot, because
I
Romeo
believe Lethal Weapon 3? Are we getting Lethal Weapon 5 or are we getting Lethal Weapon 6? Yeah, they're making a new Lethal Weapon movie too.
that one I didn't know, but shoot, it was that movie. I think what's
I'm
another?
here for it. I'm here for it because I feel like there's a lot of new movies getting made that aren't like worth a damn.
Wait, what do you mean not? I mean, nah, I don't know. I mean, the martial
Tell me
arts scene.
what Tell
Hmm?
me tell me what new movie that really got you excited. Like, I'm excited to see the new Lethal Weapon movie due to the fact that Mel Gibson and Danny Glover have great fucking chemistry together. You know what I mean? Name some movies that you're like really excited to see. I'm not excited to see no fucking Marvel movie, especially the Doomsday, because they really gonna hold. They're about to hold the whole fucking MCU superheroes.
Wait,
They
don't they
told
got
them
that?
ages ago.
Don't they?
Doomsday is literally the new Avenger. Doomsday is literally a showcase for the villains. Nigga, we're getting Maestro. We're getting fucking what is it? King fucking Thanos. Maestro King Thanos. What's the evil version of Mr. Stick?
Oh.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now, bro. Like it's like they're putting the big bads in there that should not be in here right now because there's nobody really strong enough to fight these motherfuckers, and the niggas that are strong enough to fight them were in the first couple Avengers movies.
So I mean, so what do you feel like should be done with the Avengers franchise then?
They need to actually do something with the multiverse. Of course, we're finally getting the X-Men because of the multiverse. Because let's be real, they are, you know what I mean? We already know that there were no mutants in the original MCU universe. That's
I
why
mean,
Scarlet Witch is literally a witch and deals with magic when she's really a mutant.
so you thought they would have fixed that with what was that? Eternals, because Eternals is technically their grandparents. I mean the way it was broken down.
And then the Eternals movies was done wrong too, bro. Like, you know me, man. I always got an issue when it comes to stuff not using source material the way it needs to be used. So, Marvel and Disney has a weird way of wanting to go about shit. They want to make their shit feel original when it's like ass.
I mean, I feel you on that one. I definitely get you on
You
that
know
one.
what I mean? Like, and then too, there's a lot of stories that they fucked up due to the. Oh, I'm about to die. There's a lot of stories that they messed up due to the fact that they didn't actually stick with the source material. They strayed away from it. Prime example:
Yeah.
we didn't even get a true World War Hulk. We got a glimpse of it in
Yeah,
what is that?
yeah.
What Thor Ragnarok? No,
Ragnarok.
was it Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Yeah,
Ragnarok. Yeah,
we got a
they
glimpse
did.
of it, and then
They did
it
Hulk
wasn't
so
even.
dirty.
Yeah, then it wasn't even fully what it was supposed to be. And why we couldn't get it? Because they didn't have all the characters that were a part of the Illuminati that sent Hulk away, which is Black Bolt and Doctor Strange was it Doctor Strange was around then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
It was.
You know,
they show him in the second Deadpool
Professor
though?
X.
I mean, not
You
the
know what I
second
mean?
Deadpool,
Like
third.
there were characters missing to where they couldn't do the actual story. And then it's like now that we're getting these characters in the stories, it's like they can't really backtrack to go do it because they've already done it.
Wait, did they do that for Deadpool 3 though? When you saw Black Bolt and the rest of them?
What, bring them in? But that still doesn't mean nothing. They brought Venom into the goddamn multiverse and pulled him back out into his universe.
Oh yeah, they did do that. But as for your question earlier about, excitement about movies and franchises and stuff like that, honestly, I can't say that I am excited for anything
Anything?
at the moment. Like, cause I mean, maybe it's because of my liking. Like me, I like shit that make me laugh or supernatural shit and stuff like that. So most of the supernatural stuff is in the horror franchise right now, which is kind of like, oh, okay. But shoot. I mean, I was excited when Now You See Me came out with with a new movie, and I was just like, I love that franchise.
I think comedy movies are not as good as they once were, or we're not getting as many as we could because there's like one of my favorite comedy movies, aside from like Life and stuff like that. I like a lot of 80s comedy due to the fact that they were funny and that was like what the time, what it was like at the time. Like comedy movies were huge. Like we had National Lampoon, stuff like that, Christmas Vacation, European Vacation. But I say one of my favorite comedies of all time is always gonna be motherfucking Me Fast Times at Ridgemont High. If y'all never watched it, funny as shit, bro.
I feel like I feel like they need to do what they used to do when it came to comedy. Like we need people like Bernie Mac and freaking,
You can't though. You can't though because people are so fucking sensitive in this day and
and we
age.
just need the people that don't give a f, man. Like seriously, like don't give a fuck.
The problem is everybody's so fucking sensitive. Everybody all of a sudden
And
think they
we need a person that doesn't care about that. Like we need that. Like f the feelings right now. Like people need
we
to
just
laugh.
need the times to change again. We need to go back to that 90s I don't give a fuck phase where everybody want to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, whooping the boss's ass and giving them a stunner.
Nah, don't say that because
That's
I
what we
can.
need.
Nah, going back to that, doing the freaking, when you used to do the cross your hands and hit it to your hips, man. You know how many ass whoopings I got for that one at school?
What, you telling everybody to suck it?
Yep, at school, man. Yeah, that I didn't know that shit was gonna get me in that much trouble. Still did it, but doesn't mean I knew how much trouble I was gonna be in.
Hey, I
But
still
yeah,
do it to this day.
but that
Do
but
not give a
but
fuck.
that type of comedy is freaking needed. Like the comedy that I sit there and be like, well, it's not gonna be responded well to everyone, but who gives a damn? Like it
Yeah,
was
but the
funny.
problem is everybody motherfuckers is sensitive. Then you got your social justice warriors that want to fight anything, even though it don't nothing need to be fought about it. Just have a fucking sense of humor.
Right.
Everybody wants to be serious and uptight when it's like, bro, chill the fuck out.
Unclench your cheeks. I get it.
For real, get the stick out your ass.
Shoot.
Or
I
I
mean,
send urine your way
and
with his Diddy Jutsu.
this is why I feel like we need
Gay
people like
jutsu.
this.
Huh.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, watch the Prince Trunk stuff on YouTube that I keep telling y'all about, and y'all will understand Jiren and Diddy Jutsu. You will understand,
Nah, there's other people. I like watching Devontae the One stuff too. I love watching his
bro.
videos.
Watch Prince Trunks. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Oh, Pinch
watch
Chunks,
Prince
yo,
Trunks.
his stuff on I watch his shit on Instagram. That should be wild.
Yo, he be
Wild.
flipping it though. Like all the villains are actually cool, and the heroes are the assholes.
No,
Bro.
no, Goku's a jerk. Goku's a
Goku,
jerk.
this fat black bitch.
Yo, Piccolo's an ass. Freaking
That's
yeah.
green pimping right there. Don't be doing Piccolo. This big green pimping right here. I'm looking up in the other TV that I got in the living room for knowledge when he's in here with me, man. It just went to one of his shorts, so I'm looking at it now.
I only watch the Dragon Ball Z stuff because Prince Trunks got pretty good content, like the other stuff that he be putting. Where what was it? The Diabolical Genie, like
Mhm.
That one had me. That one had me in freaking tears because when he sat there, it was like the Make a Wish one. That one was wild.
Did you watch the Thanksgiving one?
Nah, I didn't see the Thanksgiving one.
Watch the Thanksgiving one. He dropped one yesterday where basically the CIA is investigating Frieza and they're going over all of Frieza's crimes and stuff that he did, bro. It gets bad.
See,
It
nah.
gets bad. This nigga Vegeta said, he said Frieza, what was it? he said Frieza cut off this dude's hand and told him to jack off Ginny and choke Ginny's chicken. He said something. He said Frieza was so messed up that he said what he said he told a handicapped dude in a wheelchair to do a dance routine or some shit. I'm like, that's fucked
That's
up. Or he was
diabolical.
gonna kill him. I'm like,
That
that's
is
so
freaking
fucked up.
diabolical. Nah, but Prince Trunks shit is
Yeah,
really
you gotta watch that shit, bro.
like I was like
Fucking Jiren is gay, Broly's gay, Cell is gay. They always
Well,
battling over Trunks. Not regular Trunks, but Prince Trunks. Oh, they did a Scare Straight one too, where Trunks, like actual Trunks, Vegeta's son, was
uh,
on some diabolical shit, bro. He was doing Vegeta dirty in the Scare Straight program.
but audience, I know I haven't addressed you guys in a while, but please put your chime in. Tell me what you think about, comedy,
And please go
movies,
watch
and
Prince Trunks. It's good content. Good content for your soul, man. And watch Devontae the One, man. He's also fire, man. Devontae does a lot of he does a lot of stories on like himself and they're animated. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So he'll give you his personal stuff, but he also throws stuff in there that's anime related. But definitely watch those two channels, Prince Trunks and Devontae the One, man. You will not be, what I'm saying, disappointed in their content, especially if you anime.
And if you have funny content or any really good content, yeah, shoot it our way.
Recommend it, man.
Yeah, we recommend it. Watch it. We could talk about it here, see how it is. We put you out there, but this
Please
was
feel free to be interactive with us. Hell, we even taking topics from y'all if y'all got something that y'all want to talk
oh
about, see what
yeah,
our
man.
opinion is. And
We
we don't
on
know it, we'll let you know, but we'll research it.
exactly. Even if we don't know, we look it up. But we on X, Instagram, like any Spotify platform. Well, not Spotify, but anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. We're setting up YouTube and everything. But this concludes a glorious episode of Parallax Accord. This is Trickster now.
It's King Dab.
and Phil the Kid and Royal D. Luffy.
Yeah, right. Peace.
Peace.
Whether you agree, disagree, laughed, or just listen, thanks for spending time with us. You stood with the Accord, and we'll save you a seat at the table.